Good morning.
The small, quavering voice comes from the medical bed.
Is that you, Paul?
Today I am Paul. I activate my chassis extender, giving myself 3.5 centimeters additional height so as to approximate Paul's size. I change my eye color to R60, G200, B180, the average shade of Paul's eyes in interior lighting. I adjust my skin tone as well. When I had first emulated Paul, I had regretted that I could not quickly emulate his beard, but Mildred never seems to notice its absence. The Paul in her memory has no beard. The house is quiet now that the morning staff have left. Mildred's room is clean, but dark this morning, with the drapes concealing the big picture window. Paul wouldn't notice the darkness. He never does when he visits in person. But my empathy net knows that Mildred's garden outside will cheer her up. I set a reminder to open the drapes after I greet her. Mildred leans back in the bed. It is an advanced home care bed, completely adjustable with built-in monitors. Mildred's family spared no expense on the bed, nor other care devices, like me. Its head end is almost horizontal and faces her toward the window. She can only glimpse the door from the corner of her eye, but she doesn't have to see to imagine that she sees. This morning she imagines Paul. So that is who I am. Synthesizing Paul's voice is the easiest part, thanks to the multimodal dynamic speakers in my throat.
Good morning, Ma. I brought you some flowers.
I always bring flowers. Mildred appreciates them no matter whom I am emulating. The flowers make her smile during 87% of my visits.
Oh, thank you,
Mildred says.
You're such a good son.
She holds out both hands, and I place the daisies in them. But I don't let go. Once her strength failed, and she dropped the flowers. She wept like a child then, and that disturbed my empathy net. I do not like it when she weeps. Mildred sniffs the flowers, then draws back and peers at them with narrowed eyes.
Oh, they're beautiful. Let me get a vase.
No, Ma,
I say.
You can stay in bed. I brought a vase with me.
I place a white porcelain vase in the center of the nightstand. Then I unwrap the daisies, put them in the vase, and add water from a pitcher that sits on the breakfast tray. I pull the nightstand forward so that the medical monitors do not block Mildred's view of the flowers. I notice intravenous tubes running from a pump to Mildred's arm. I cannot be disappointed, as Paul would not see the significance. But somewhere in my emulation net, I am stressed that Mildred needed an IV during the night. When I scan my records, I find that I had ordered that IV after analyzing Mildred's vital signs during the night. But since Mildred had been asleep at the time, my emulation net had not engaged. I had operated on programming alone. I am not Mildred's sole caretaker. Her family has hired a part-time staff for cooking and cleaning, tasks that fall outside of my medical programming. The staff also gives me time to rebalance my net. As an android, I need only minimal daily maintenance. But an emulation net is a new, delicate addition to my model, and it is prone to destabilization if I do not regularly rebalance it, a process that takes several hours per day. So, I had slept through Mildred's morning meal. I summon up her nutritional records, but Paul would not do that. He would just ask,
So how was breakfast, Ma? Nurse Judy says you didn't eat too well this morning.
Nurse Judy? Who's that?
My emulation net responds before I can stop it. Paul sighs. Mildred's memory lapses used to worry him, but now they leave him weary, and that comes through in my emulation.
She was the attending nurse this morning, Ma. She brought you your breakfast.
No, she didn't. Anna brought me breakfast.
Anna is Paul's oldest daughter, a busy college student who tries to visit Mildred every week, though it has been more than a month since her last visit.
Para seguir escuchando este audiolibro gratuitamente, haz clic en el enlace de la descripción y podrás escucharlo completo sin coste gracias a la prueba de 30 días de Audible.